When I was a sophomore at the University of Minnesota, I lost my cousin to cancer, and that was a really tough time for me because what I do in my career now is film studies, and he was one of the main inspirations to what I do. And losing that kind of mentor was difficult for me because then I couldn't really go to him for advice or how to, where to start when I get out of college. So I was coping with that the second half of my sophomore year, and then 6 months later, after that happened, my father passed away, and this was just like a slap in the face. It's hard to explain the kind of feeling. Like, I just felt so dead inside. Like, I just felt so empty. There was nothing that I felt like I had no control over anything. And coping with these types of things, like my junior year, it was just my whole life completely changed. And I knew that the most important thing for me and my family was to be around my friends and my family. And this was what pretty much got me through my living. I mean, we helped each other so much that we grew together in a way that I think families always should. So I was coping with that, and every once in a while it never gets any easier. And I just thought that, I lost my father, the head of my household, and now it almost felt like I was alone. Like, now I have to go out into the real world and do my own thing to be able to support myself. And it was just like I was an adult now, and it hurts more. It hurts more than anything that I've ever had to experience, but I got through it, and that's one of the things that I'm most proud of, is just moving on and just living your life to the fullest. And all I want to do is I keep thinking every day is I just want to make my cousin and my dad and just my family as proud of me as I just want them to be proud of me, of what I do. So now I'm in my last semester here at the university, and I really feel like I've made a difference in my life, and I really feel like these experiences that I've had define who I am and where I'm going. So if I were going to give any advice to people that have to go through this kind of thing, it's just live life to the fullest, because you never know when something like this will happen, and you never know how to cope with it. And nobody really knows the situation. Like, nobody can really feel the way that you feel when you lose loved ones like that. But it's just, life goes on, and I think that's the most important thing that you have to remember when a tragedy like this occurs.